Hey guys, I'm gonna do this in two segments, and it shouldn't be as long since I'm separating it. When I did the time-lapse one, it was super fast and you couldn't see anything that I was doing, so I'm just gonna do this really quickly. So, we have our 2.5 cups of flour, okay, and we have our sugar, salt, and baking powder. I'll include in the notes how much. So now we are taking 1 stick of butter, or at least, you know, the amount that 1 stick of butter would be. We're taking a cheese grater and we are grating it in. And what you're gonna do is every time you get a decent amount grated in, you're gonna mix it all together until the whole stick of butter is in there. This is the part where the time lapse would have been nice, but then it left, you know, so much where you were just trying to even see what was happening. Because I'm so fast. But that's the thing I like about doing it with the cheese grater. You just get your butter straight out of the fridge, so it's still like practically rock solid. Because the whole thing with scones, and I don't know how other people make their biscuits, but at least how I make my biscuits, you need to have incredibly cold butter to get that nice kind of flakiness, you know, the way that it all melts into the flour and everything when it's in the oven. So then you just kind of, you're not wanting any big clumps of butter. You're wanting it all to be, I think they call it folded in, or there's a term. I'm sure there's a term. I just don't know it off the top of my head right now. So this is what you're looking for. And now, what I'm gonna do is grab a Ziploc bag and, oh, I missed a piece of butter. And I'm really good at this when there's not a camera right in my face. You're gonna put it in your Ziploc bag. And you're gonna put it back in the freezer for like 20 minutes or so. And these will save for about 2 weeks. You don't want them to be in your freezer for more than 2 weeks because your baking powder will start to kind of, I don't know, not help for it to rise anymore. Again, I'm sure there's like a scientific way of saying that, but that's what I'm saying. It just won't rise as much. So you take your Ziploc bag, you stick it in the freezer, and then I will show you after it freezes for a minute how to go ahead and make the actual scone.